Hey everybody, welcome back to another String Tip Tuesday. Today I'm going to show you how to stencil a tennis racket. I'm going to be using a head radical, which will get a head stencil. I'm going to make this pretty easy here. There's not a whole lot to it. You just need the manufacturer stencil and a bottle of ink. Any brand kind of works. Some brands are a little better than the others, but you can just use whatever you can get wherever you get it, whether you get it directly from a brand or Tennis Warehouse, Tennis Express, whatever. Alright, so I've kind of got the racket backlit. Hopefully you can still see it decently well. Biggest thing with most of the rackets is they are directional as far as how the stencil goes on. Most of the time you can rely on your butt cap. As you can see, the long side on the head symbol is on this side. With head rackets specifically, you can usually kind of tell because see how the orange is longer on this side of the racket than on this side? So you'll take your stencil and you'll line it up the same way. The long side will go on the long side according to the paint. The stencils come pre-notched with these little notches. The notches are in the center, and that's where you want them. You want them in between your center two mains. And then you'll take and hold the stencil where you can. As you can see, I'm doing it over a trash can. This is something I picked up doing college rackets and doing so many of them and, you know, burning through. You'll see people do this on cardboard, and that works fine until you're stenciling 75 rackets a week with the exact same Solinco head Wilson logos. And then you're just spitting that paint all over and having to find a dry spot and getting splotches on your rackets and that kind of thing. I use a trash can because the excess ink just falls straight down in there. And another thing that I saw at Indian Wells this year that they had the stencil guys doing, because at that tournament the stringers don't stencil, they actually have guys that do nothing but cut out rackets and stencil. They did it on a like carpeted doormat, and that worked exceptionally well. I was actually very, very surprised and impressed at how well that worked. But that's all there is to it. You put it on, matching the paint, and then when you flip the racket over, you'll also flip the stencil over so that it still matches the paint. And again, you're matching the paint, you're matching the butt cap. You can't really screw it up as long as you're paying attention the first time. So starting out, you got the racket right side up. You can read head, the butt cap is right side up. You lay it down the same way the butt cap logo looks. You center up those two notches, and when you go to flip it, you'll flip the stencil as well, put it back down in the same place, centered on those notches, and paint over it. For head rackets specifically, you want to catch the top cross within this logo, and you just want to be consistent on both sides. You want to stencil the same area. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been another String Tip Tuesday. If you have any questions or anything regarding stenciling, stencils, please let me know down below in the comments. Love to interact with you. Thanks for watching.